What's going on, guys? We are back again.
How we doing?
Hello.
Episode 6.
Episode 6.
We're running through these, man.
I just want to take a second to say we really appreciate all the support on this. I mean, of course, like, we'd be doing it no matter what. But it is cool to see you guys interacting with us, commenting on the episodes. The new channel, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, never thought we'd get our own channel on Discord.
Almighty Mark, who we got to get you. Again, we got to get you on the podcast as well.
We really do appreciate feedback. It's so awesome to see.
Yeah,
when
it's
you guys
so great
listen
to like have discussion around what we talk about.
Yes.
In the Discord, so.
Yeah. But moving on, I would like to extend a ginormous congratulations and also what the fuck to our guest today, Dustyn.
Woo!
Thank you, boys. Thank you. It's an honor to be on episode 6 of the podcast.
Hell
and
yeah.
Maybe Mark could win a TOC if he wants to be on the podcast.
Oh,
Yeah, I think with all of us here, we have. Is this your third or fourth TOC, Dustyn?
I think it was my third,
Third. Okay.
if I was counting right.
So we have six TOCs between the four of us.
Wow.
Fuck you, Mike.
Wow.
You looked at me. We're trying.
Yeah, no, but we are so excited to have you on the pod. Thank you again for joining. But yeah, TOC winner, first off rip. You know what? We'll get to that. We don't. I'm gonna tease the viewers. I first want to ask about your history in the league. Like you've been here from 1.0. Correct me if I'm wrong.
We're some new gen CBAers. We don't know the lore.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what year it was, but there was a Reddit post like about some people starting up an online league, and I had never done one before, and I was like, this seems cool.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was a guy named Jordan who was like the original commissioner, and yeah, I joined right at the beginning. We did like a huge. It was like the backstory was like, I don't remember exactly what it was, but something about like the MLB went bankrupt or something, and this new league took over like 5 years later, and there was still a couple of like young MLB guys that made it into our. Remember
Oh
who,
shit, that's
like
sick.
some prospects and stuff. It was kind of cool.
I don't know the
So that's how we
backstory.
started it. And yeah, so I was there since the beginning.
Damn.
Do you remember what year that was? Like not in game, like IRL year.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to remember. I want to say it was like, oh man, 2017, 18.
Wow.
I want to. It was because it was before. It was before the Astros won the first World Series.
I love that
That's
the
how I.
scale.
That's how I know my.
The Astros
That's how I
won
know
the
my
World
history.
Series.
That's how I know my years.
What was your baby born? I think it was the Dodger. No.
Dude, 2017, we were in what?
We were 8th grade.
Eighth graders in 20. Well, he was in like 10th.
Yeah,
but,
I was in high
yeah.
school.
but like that, imagine playing this game since 8th grade.
Yeah,
dude.
no, that's serious.
That's
crazy.
insane. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I need a life. That's basically what I'm saying.
No, so
Nah,
looking
I
back
hope
at my
to
Reddit-
follow in your
I'm
footsteps.
looking back at my Reddit messages because that's where I remember it coming from. I was trying to see if I could see it.
Interesting. Well,
See if I
why do
find
you
it.
look at that? So
Yeah.
just a quick question. Like when did you leave, and when did you? Well, obviously you came back in '84, but what year if you remember, did you leave?
Ooh.
I think it was
In
2068. Sorry.
Yeah, that sounds right. I don't
Oh.
remember exactly when it was.
Well, knowledge.
It was just it was like he left right when I joined, and I joined at the end of '67, and I
Yeah.
remember like the next season.
He was gone.
Yeah, Dustyn
Damn,
left.
I missed you by 1 year, Dustyn. That's tough.
Damn.
Dang. Yeah, that's tough.
Hey, we're all back. We're all back.
Not in, we're all in.
So,
Yeah.
what team did you start off with in CBA 1.0?
So original first CBA, I got in. I got in. There was probably like 5 or 6 teams.
No,
There was 5 or 6 teams left, I think, when I got in, and so I was the OG Philadelphia Liberty back in the day.
Oh
Wow.
shit! Shout out Michael.
Wait, so we can't see this?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Is this-
No, because that's the old file. That would be the old file, yeah.
Okay.
The 1.0 file. I don't know. I don't think I carried over Philly into 2.0. I don't remember exactly.
Mhm.
No, I didn't, because then we got some new teams, and that's when I became a new team.
Okay. So 2.0, we wouldn't have that file either. But like, I remember from Duncan, he said that was like a short period of time. Like it corrupted pretty quickly after.
Yeah, I remember Duncan talking about it, but yeah, the file broke. We sent it to Marcus. Duncan said all this, but and
Yeah.
then we kind of were like, well, shit, let's just start over. And so a lot of people carried over. Like I think Bob stayed. No, Bob was Florida in the original CBA.
Wow.
Florida
Giants.
And then
That's why I
finally
think-
got his Canada team.
Yeah, I've noticed some of those old OG CBA teams are floating around as like high school teams now. I don't
Oh
know
my
if Mark
God,
did
that's
that,
so
but
cool.
shout out.
Wait, like what?
Like the Bay Area Pandas was an OG team.
That's awesome.
We used to love the Pandas. We had all kinds of panda memes and shit. Yeah, there they are.
AABC
That was
Division
their
2
logo.
Area Pandas.
Wow.
That was their logo right there.
Oh my
that
God.
Old school.
I was gonna say, I feel like
Man,
I've
they
seen
have
guys
speed.
drafted from here.
Wow.
Yeah, I think they're one of the high school or high school teams.
14, 6, 6,
Um,
2, 10.
Great Lakes was one of the OG teams I saw floating around when I was looking at draft stuff. They're in here now.
Great Lakes Monsters.
Yeah,
I've
that was
drafted a
them.
few cats from this team.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so a lot of guys switched or like chose new teams, but some of them
Can I ask about like what was the Discord discussion like when that happened and the announcement came like we're gonna have a whole new draft? Like, dude, imagine like
We're-
if it was my
we're
first year
starting over.
competing and I was like the best team trying to win my first TOC.
I'd be tight.
Like that
Yeah,
would be
it was-
that would be the meteor that like killed the.
Yeah, it would. I don't remember exactly, but I mean, some people were pissed, but at the same time, it was like, well, shit, we don't really have another option. So, if the freaking creators of OOTP can't fix our file, then we're
Yeah.
screwed. So,
That's tough.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. I'm also a proponent of 3.0. I feel like that'd be fun as
Let's do
fuck.
it.
I would love that. All right, so moving on into this CBA history. Where'd you start out from 2050 till 2068? Right? Yeah,
Mhm.
18 years.
yes. So I first started with the new CBA. I was Galveston.
Oh, okay.
Because Galveston is actually by me. They were the Galveston Gremlins when I was around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that changed recently.
I kind of like that.
New
Yeah.
ownership.
I kind of like that better than the
I kind of like the
Yeah,
Gulf Coast. The first like logo is so sick.
yeah. Well,
Like the pirate ship.
Yeah, I like the Gulf Coast one,
Yeah.
the Gulf
Yeah.
Ghosts thing.
That's pretty cool.
So you-
But
figure
yeah,
it
I
out,
was,
Adam.
so I was
If you
So I was
take any
Galveston
cruise out of
2050
you
to-
go Galveston.
I don't remember. Yeah, we were dominant. You can see.
dude,
Oh
early
my
on.
god.
what's your favorite team over all these first places? Oh, I mean, or the third places.
Yeah, I don't even remember a lot of those guys. If you click on one of those teams, I'll probably have some flashbacks
Okay.
of oh yeah.
Come back?
Oh, okay. Both Hall of Famers. Is that what the hashtag? is?
Preston Freeman. Yeah, Preston Freeman was a beast. I remember
Switch
him.
those.
He was a
Okay.
third baseman.
Wow.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
His
Wow.
91
legend.
wins.
6.2 WAR. Oh my god.
Oh, his 91 wins.
Yeah, he has back-to-back.
I got him from Adam. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Cleveland. David Bennett, another Hall of Famer. Yeah. Guy was a stud.
Damn.
I don't think I had him long. Yeah, I didn't.
I always like seeing like what their ratings were.
Yeah,
Okay,
back
so
in
it's
the
a
day.
high contact guy. Probably looked a lot different on older OOTPs. David Looney. Oh,
Oh,
that's not good.
Oh.
Oh, what happened there?
it broke
So,
OTP.
Dustyn, do you remember in these days, like, did you acquire all these studs from the 2.0 draft, or did you start off kind of like tanking and drafting some of these guys? Were you in trading? Like, where'd you kind of acquire these guys back in the day?
That's a good question.
I think a lot of them were trades. I remember Baker being a trade. It was a big trade in New Orleans, if I remember.
Are you
Click on his history
Wait,
and
just stop.
see the trade.
Can you see this?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Can you click history and see what I traded for him? I'm curious. I feel like I remember him being a pretty big trade.
Do you remember
Scroll down.
released? Oh,
He was a
no.
first round pick. Yeah. Down. Because I remember
Oh,
he
wait,
was
Yeah,
really good with New Orleans.
Traded from New Orleans for David Cuba, Joe Bamone,
Oh, yeah.
Babond, and TJ Schroeder.
Oh, yeah.
Any of those guys
Guys
ring
that
a bell?
bounced around. Yeah, I remember them. I remember Cuba being like a super high power guy with like 30 contact.
Okay,
He
if
was one of those like broken, like Tommy's guy. I can't remember his name. That new guy.
Yeah, Jeremy Moss, I think you're talking about.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah,
like we
this
haven't
dude was
seen
like-
something, an archetype like that, but in a while. But
Yeah, look at him. 165, 196, 205.
wow,
Yeah, couldn't hit for shit.
yeah. I mean, almost an 800 OPS with a below 200 batting average.
Did
That's
you-
that says a lot.
You
What a legend.
fleeced New Orleans, dude.
Well,
I
listen.
guess.
Oh, then I traded him to Houston. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I see. I wonder if these guys were any good.
Holden, I remember Holden being decent.
So,
Coughlin, I don't know.
why did you switch from Galveston to you were Mexico City, correct? Like after Galveston, like before you.
Yeah. So Mexico City's GM left, and they were like in a load of problems, and I was like, I remember in the rules committee, I was like, well, I had a friend who
Oh, wait.
like I'd known forever. He was wanting to get into the league, and I was like, well, if I give over this Galveston team, I don't want to give it to any of these other losers, so I'll let him join the league. He can have Galveston, and I'll jump to Mexico City and try to make them worth a damn. So that's what we did.
Got it.
We're back again.
We're back.
More technical. Oh, dude, I didn't know this. It's like green green and then red for the Choupies.
Oh yeah,
With
look at
discoloration.
that.
Anyways.
I never noticed that.
So, when did you switch over to Mexico City at this like? Oh, okay. There's the rebuild. Got up pretty good. Oh wait, no. This would be till here.
It was probably like 58, 59, somewhere around there.
Damn, it took you 2 seasons to just be a powerhouse. Jesus Christ. Well, I guess it took you negative seasons to be a powerhouse this year.
I had a lot of help this year.
Yeah, dude.
Shout
thanks.
out Jack,
Shout out
man.
J-Dubs. That should be the first person that
Yeah.
you acceptance speech.
I shouted him out right when we won.
You did.
Oh yeah, you did.
He responded to it too.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember Sandoval was
Fuck, dude. Every single time. We're just not gonna fucking. Dude, this is gonna be crazy.
looking at anyone.
Okay.
I still see your recording, which is weird.
This wire might be. Yeah.
I mean, I see your screen. Like you're moving around on Andres Sanchez.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So he can still see it. That's good.
We'll just have to edit all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Look at this guy, dude. What happened after 2061 6 WAR? The next season -1 WAR.
9 OPS plus.
Dude, those looks like.
Was he injured? He only played 29 games, I guess.
remember him.
He was a BL merchant.
Honestly. So it was after that because if you go back to that team, that year.
I want to see if his scouting were like really regressed. What was that in like 61? Oh, he still had the
Yeah,
same.
not
He had still the same
So
shit.
much. Yeah. So I think Sandoval. I think Sandoval was the guy that got traded to. I'm even thinking of something. Maybe I'm thinking of someone else.
So
Yeah.
deep
Thinking
dive.
of someone else. Yeah, I remember these guys now.
Deep dive into the CBA history. This is fun.
Look at all that red
Look at all that
and,
red.
and the leadership appearances.
He was. Yeah. Damn. Yeah.
6 games started.
What a
April
ledge.
1st.
What a ledge.
So
What a
Dustyn,
legend,
real
that
quick, could you just talk? I
Yeah.
know we just mentioned Jack. What transpired there? Like, did he hit you up and be like, "Hey, you want Mexico City back?" Did you inquire about it?
No. I know some people were like, oh, he came back because Mexico City was available. So it was like right before Christmas, and so I've been playing a shitload of Football Manager over the last few months,
Mhm.
and I was like, I'd really like to get back into CBA maybe.
Mhm.
So I jumped in because I was still in the RC chat and stuff, and I was basically like,
Yeah, you were.
hey, I'll I'll jump back in. Just let me know when a team gets open. And so it was like a couple days later, and J-Dubs messaged me, and he was like, because we had kind of talked a couple times. He asked me about like Mexico City stuff when he was
Mhm.
the GM
Mhm.
like a year or so ago. So he messaged me, and he was like, hey, I got a bunch of stuff going on. I was thinking about maybe stepping away since this was your original team. How about you just take them?
Wow.
I was like,
Good on Jack, man. I don't think he ever told us
No,
that. Yeah.
fuck that guy. What? Dude, he gave one of the legends of the CBA, the best team in the CBA off
Yeah.
rip. Okay.
So yeah, I was like, yeah, man. I don't want to like push you out, but he was like, no, yeah, I'm cool with it, and so that was the move.
Wow.
Ownership change needed to happen. 26 wins to 97 wins. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, dude, that must be like the biggest delta. That's got to be one of the biggest deltas ever.
Yeah.
And he didn't even get the -4 to the picks.
Yeah. Dustyn
Oh.
got saved.
Jesus Christ. Okay, this is
fine.
fine.
It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. Oh, he's come back.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
All right, you wanna
Yeah.
go into the season? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The much awaited TOC team. We have a little graphic. Thank you. I believe Greg and you, Dustyn, correct? You helped with this document, correct?
Originally, it's been Greg and Duncan, I think, mostly.
Greg and
Okay.
Duncan.
Recently, I haven't
Okay.
helped them much. I'm in there, but yeah, I'm giving them their credit. That is a cool graphic. Look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's damn the sweep versus Chicago and then 4-1, a convincing
So
win versus Detroit.
So the funny thing is, and I didn't say this in the chat, but I was looking back at this document, and my 2 TOCs before this, I swept Tommy in the finals, both of them, and then I swept him in this one too. So it was kind of
Wow. Oh my God.
Wait. What years
so-
Galveston, right there, 54.
54. Yep, Tommy was Phoenix,
would that be?
and then I think 63 was my other one. 63.
Yeah. Yeah, Super Conference.
Wow, Toby.
Shout out to Tommy.
And
Love you.
every TOC matchup has been with at least one of them being a different team. So
Yeah.
Yeah, but again, shout out. We'll do a more in-depth look at this document once it's finished, of course.
Mhm.
But just of course, huge shout out to Greg. Like he put a lot
doing
of
all
time
this.
in
Yeah,
with
no,
this.
this document is sick. I looked
Yeah.
at it for the first time last week. I
Yeah,
had no idea any of this existed.
like here, like the old managers. Like, oh, there you are, Dustyn.
Yeah. I built that out originally. It was a
Oh.
pain in the ass, but
I gave the credit to the wrong people again.
no, it's definitely, like I said, it's definitely Greg and them
Mhm.
recently.
Wow, what a last name.
Grig-
Crack the psych.
Grigsy Smith. These are definitely made up names. But this is cool.
Also, moving back to the
here's
just
the-
the
oh, wait.
the playoffs this year.
Is this
I think we'd be dumb not to talk about a little bit about Philly, because Philly had a nice little run and he gave you
It was scary.
your toughest challenge.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I mean, did dismantle
Yeah.
in like game 5, but
Yeah.
at least he got
Yeah,
there.
Philly. He got. Was that the game that Weiss got ejected in?
Yeah, him and Hargett, right?
For storming the mound.
Yeah, one of his pitchers, and so he kind of got screwed by losing his pitcher, like the second hitter of
See,
the game
Weiss
or
knew what
whatever
he
it
was
was.
doing. That's what I'm saying.
Weiss took one for the team.
Yeah, dude, one of the best pitchers that
He
Philly
went to the
has.
mound and just went after him.
You think it would?
Yeah,
show
that
up?
was a good series, and I don't. Was it Hargett? Yeah, Maybe it was Hargett.
Would
No,
it
maybe
show
not.
up?
No, I mean, Hargett pitched 6 innings against.
Where would it be?
I mean, in his
You
game
can see it
log.
on my schedule. Yeah, or on my schedule, you should be
Oh
able to
yeah,
see the games.
yeah, you can go to the Chicago
Oh.
schedule if you're on it.
Go up to yeah. Just click on team schedule.
I can never like. Where was it?
Over.
Was it the last?
Philly.
Last
game.
game against Philly. Against Philly.
That was Detroit.
Oh,
Yeah, the 16-3 game. Yeah, who was it?
Down one.
Keep going.
Oh, Beckett.
oh, game notes.
Right there. Beckett only pitched .1 inning.
Wow.
CODY WEISE and Dave
Third.
Beckett were ejected in the first inning for igniting a bench clearing brawl.
Yeah, Beckett hit Weiss, and then I think the next guy maybe it was Friedland went deep, so he got 2 home runs.
Damn,
That's
ties. Damn. SL playoff record with 3 home runs. Ken Warren
Yeah,
was the...
Horan went off that. Yeah,
Wow.
he went off that game, and Gentry came in for Weiss and went 3 for 5 with like 4 doubles or something.
Oh my
Jesus
God.
Christ.
Of course he did.
4 doubles. The 2 doubles. Damn. That's
2
crazy.
doubles, yeah.
Wow, you're
4
you're-
runs though.
you're
He had
role
4
players.
runs. Oh my
7
God.
RBIs for Oren.
Wow. I guess the
Moran?
3 home runs.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Wow.
This
This was
Patrick go for 4. What a scrub.
I mean, I feel like
Yeah.
if you're in the what is your ballpark name? I don't know. If you're in Mexico City and you watch this happen, you're like, we're winning a chip. Like we're definitely winning a chip.
Yeah. And then you come out and put up 13-2 in the first game, put up 10 runs in the second game, and this is against
This
like
is the second game. He lost the first
sure. Yeah. Oh, second game.
Yeah, lost the first. Gentleman swept him.
game. Yeah, that's crazy. Boys
And
just had to
that was
get
a Rich
warmed
Arnold, that was
up.
a Rich Arnold game too.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah, Arnold dominated me.
Wow, no suspension for Weiss. Interesting.
Nah, he's like Otani. He doesn't get suspended.
Oh, he's like Otani. That's crazy.
As Matt Kirk comes onto his team.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, we haven't
Yes.
even mentioned that. So now you got Kurt too, just one fresh off of TOC.
But I guess like finishing with this TOC, my question for you was, what is the strategy when you do like daily lineups or fixture pitching and stuff like that for your TOC compared to the regular season? Like what do you look at on like Detroit to like be like, hey, I need to do this?
I heard you guys talking about that, and that was very interesting with Duncan. I think it was Duncan. Y'all were talking about it.
Mhm.
So my my strategy is basically I just copy and paste my lineup and
Works out.
and go. Like I know Bob and a lot of them are super into like the matchups and stuff. And not to be like tooting my own horn, but this lineup was pretty pitcher proof, so I just kind of pasted it in. And we rolled with it like these boys will probably hit anybody, so I didn't really have a lot of thought into it.
Damn.
You'll get into some of my strategy, I think, as you look around at the team. I'll give you that as a hint.
Yeah, dude, cleanup. Why is he a cleanup? He has no
Yeah, I don't
cleanup
know what-
ability.
I don't know why he thinks he's a cleanup hitter. Like, buddy, you're leading off.
Oh my
You have
God.
It
like a
seems like every
500
stud-
OPS.
Every stud just wants to be. It always seems like they have that expectation. I have a couple guys like Tessier wants to be who he can, but more like a 3 guy.
Hey, Dustyn, 3, 2,
uh,
1.
Cody Weiss, look at him. Look at him.
Oh my god.
With his
dude.
with his 500 on base percentage.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh my
dude.
God.
Did you
504.
draft Weiss or was that before you?
That was before me. He was number 1-1 last season.
Okay.
Damn. You haven't
I
drafted
didn't. So
anything, right?
I drafted Kirk. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. But he's yeah.
Weiss was, and this is like first world problems, but I didn't really know where to hit Weiss in the lineup. Like I wanted to hit him second, and then I kind of wanted to hit him third, and he started hitting third, and I just kind of left him there because I didn't want to screw with it during the year. So he stayed third, and he did all. I guess you could say he did all right.
Yeah, but sh- eight, what, yeah, eight,
yeah,
what,
I mean,
what-
so somewhat alright.
yeah, but if you would have played him at second, I think that would multiply out to a lot more than 8.1, honestly.
At 14 average. Jesus.
714 is
Yeah, he-
absurd.
He liked hitting second, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter at all. How about, did he get any bags this year? Wait, he led the
with
BL.
25.
What?
I'm not letting that happen next year.
What the
I'm not
I
letting
made-
that happen next year.
Yeah, that's
I made him run. I boosted his. I mean, I changed his strategy a little bit. I think to make him run more.
Good. I mean,
Yeah.
that ability, dude. I didn't realize the threshold was so
I think
low.
him and Simmons. I hit.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, he's not that fast, but he's.
How many bags did
smart, I
Simmons
guess.
get?
12.
He only got 12 bags.
Dude,
this
I'm
year?
telling you, it's the stealing ability more than
He was too
anything.
busy hitting triples.
18. Oh my god.
that's
Go
so
home.
true though.
Wow.
Yeah, with that.
He had
Triples and
57 doubles and 18 triples. He couldn't steal.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Meal ticket.
I mean,
Meal
this
ticket.
his,
Meal
Simmons 2885 season might be one of the best in CBA history. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I know it was probably a lot, but
He got what, second MVP? It's crazy that he gets second
Yeah.
MVP and Weiss.
I was just about to say that. Like, this is a huge shout out to Paul, but like the
Yeah.
fact that him and Weiss didn't win MVP in the seasons that they had is crazy.
Yeah.
Just tells you how freaking ridiculous Warrington was.
Yeah. No, that is.
That was insane.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying like Warrington shouldn't have won MVP because that dude was insane, but Simmons and Weiss not winning it's crazy.
Yeah. So, is there anything else that like you look at when doing these TOC matchups and stuff like that?
Like TOC, not really. Like I have like some strategies of like building teams.
Yeah, and just
Like,
like
it
let
just
it ride
how I-
during the TOC.
How I want to put them together, and this Mexico City team like had a lot of that already, so I just kind of pieced them back together. And
Mm-hmm.
like if you look at the pitching, if you look at my pitching staff or what's left of it, I only have like 7 pitchers left.
So I was just
But,
going through. I want to quickly show this before we move on. I'll get to your pitching.
Yeah.
But if we're looking at single season batting leaguers, Jimmy Simmons was second.
Yeah. In
Wait,
war. Ever.
where is Weiss?
I don't think his WAR was that high because he DH'd.
He had 7.1 or something
Oh.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
he
was
had
like
7.1.
6, 8, or 7. Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to
But
check.
Warrington and Simmons just based off that had 2 of the greatest
Okay,
single
yeah.
seasons of all time. Both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this is
Didn't-
not to be.
Warrington's OPS was 1210. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
is insane.
2018 triples. Let's see if there's anything else.
The
Runs.
team one was pretty
Oh
interesting.
yeah,
The
I mean,
team-
oh my God, you had the top 2 leaders in runs all time. What?
Yeah. Weiss out of the 3-hole too.
Yeah.
Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
God.
Yeah, Weiss out of the 3-hole is crazy. That
The other
Like I
guy
said, it
that's
was
sticking out
probably-
here is Matt Ramos as well. Shout out Ramos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ramos was stupid. He 3rd guy ever to hit 400.
that's crazy. Wow. There's a very historical year for the CBA. I
Yeah.
think this is definitely one of those years. Like Matt Kirk coming in, the Chuppies finally winning after a long drought, with this
Dead last
three-headed
first.
monster. Yeah, the delta on that is crazy. New GM coming in, winning
That was-
off rip.
It was the new GM bump. He
Oh,
just-
yeah. Yeah, that you were definitely. There is something to be said about BL teams coming into the TOC and just laying pipe everywhere.
Well, you didn't even mention in
I
that that kind of storyline thing is that no PL team also won in the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah.
yeah.
Full
That was
upset.
crazy.
We were talking like when we made the prediction podcast before. We were all like, yeah, we're going chalk. Everyone's gonna hate us for this, and it was the least chalk TOC of like all time.
CBA pod. Ooh. Okay, we'll get into that. CBA podcast jinxed the PL.
Oh yeah, and you
Hasn't
getting
been
Ivan Martinez for that cheap is so stupid, Dustin. That was such a great trade.
I think I think just a second ago you caught on to my strategy there.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I mean this is the age old. Okay,
Yeah.
so I guess I have a question to tee up, and we can cross one more off. What were the
Yeah.
biggest moves? Or sorry. Oh yeah, what were the biggest moves you needed to make when you took over Mexico City from Jack, and you were like, okay, I have the 300 monster to make the TOC, but how am I gonna win that TOC? Like, what were some of those moves that really stood out to you?
So yeah, so I knew this Mexico City, like the stadium is pretty hitter friendly. Like yeah. So I knew we needed some ground ball pitchers
Mm-hmm.
to try to keep the ball on the ground, obviously.
Yeah.
So and then I knew that we needed infielders that could play infield. So Haran was one guy that I targeted,
Mm-hmm.
went after him, and he was solid.
What'd you get him for?
Gordon,
Yeah.
I got him in a trade.
Yeah, with Cincy.
Gordon won a Gold Glove at
Yeah.
second.
Good hitting.
He
for-
was kind of
for this.
he was kind of platooning at the beginning of the year, but then I realized his glove was too good to even if he hit like 260, and he ended up hitting 249,
Yeah,
decent enough.
I'd be happy.
78 OPS plus, yeah.
Mm-hmm. This is like
and
LeBron,
then-
like filling in shitty Lakers players. No, these
Rushton, I thought Rushton would be a lot better at third, defensively.
I mean, yeah, he
hit.
still had a good year.
third
He
base
hit,
defense
he
is
hit
weird.
okay. Yeah, he was all right defensively, but he wasn't like
Wow,
what I
20
expected.
errors.
Yeah, he was doing something over at third.
That's crazy.
Wow. I bet
And
he
then I knew
chews
that
a
Alf-
lot.
I knew the outfield was enough to like cover the ground if the ball got out there. We talked about Weise's range off camera, but he's all of a sudden this center fielder now, I guess.
Yeah,
I guess.
Jay Hunt just got a scouting report that Weiss had 70 range, so everyone else can cry their hearts out, eat their hearts out. I don't know what the saying is, but that's like crazy.
And he DH'd last year because I didn't want him to play. I didn't think he was good enough to play in the field. Basically, that shows how dumb I am.
65 range, dude.
Yeah, not good enough. Not good enough.
Can I budge in real quick, Dustin? I just have a kind of a technical question. Can you just go to somebody's ratings page? This is perfect. Go to his profile.
Yeah.
Profile.
Uh-huh.
So how much do you put into, like, okay, defense, obviously everyone looks at defensive ratings, range, error, arm. How much do you look into, like, the rating they have above, the position rating? Like, the difference between, like, a 60, 65 up there, like, do you even look at that or more just care about, like, the technicals down below?
So this is going back to some old CBA lore, but I was known as one of the guys who used to kind of shit on ratings a lot, just ratings in general. I always used to do like the SpongeBob meme ratings. I honestly don't look at any ratings a lot. I'm like super heavy on their stats and just how they've played, and it's always been like going back to the old days, we always used to, the stats and ratings guys used to kind of go at it. But yeah, when I do look at stuff, I mostly look at the range, error, arm. I don't really look at their positions itself. I'll look at their ratings, but I don't necessarily like, especially overall potential. I don't really use that at all because it can be super. Like Weaver, I think is like
I feel like the overall.
Weaver's like a 40 overall, and he had a really good season.
Yeah, that's a weird season. Yeah, we kind of touched on that, I think.
I remember y'all talking about him.
Cause like,
He's
what
like
the hell?
30 homers, 150 strikeouts. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
God.
crazy.
Hell
I
yeah.
tried like hell to trade him in the offseason, and none of y'all wanted him.
Brian Hammond.
All I mean, everybody.
It's that Butte, Montana shit. There are black people in Montana. I didn't realize that. Wow.
He moved there when he was a child.
Hey, that's right there.
He's definitely a fly ball hitter.
Yeah, well, I mean, it flew enough, I guess.
I usually hate I usually hate TTO guys, and he happens to be one. But
TTO?
TTO, you don't know TTO?
Mm-mm.
Three true outcomes.
Oh.
It's a baseball term.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
like basically guys that hit homers and strike out. The
And
the
walk.
true outcomes of yeah.
Huh. Wow.
He
Okay.
doesn't even walk that much.
Interesting. I mean, you know what? I'll take 41. Like that's like considerable. Once every two games.
Yeah, 110 games. Yeah. We'll
So
take
based
that.
off his stats, you would put him at like 65 power, like 50-45 gap, 35
Yeah.
avoid K, like 60
Yeah.
BABIP, like 55
Well,
contact.
And
That
his
looks a little bit more like
defense, his defense doesn't look that good, and I stuck him in right field this year. I was like, well,
Oh
we're
my
just gonna put him
God.
in right.
What the hell?
This guy just had a
he
season
was
of all
actually-
time.
See, that's what I said. Like ratings, like if you look at his ratings, that guy is not a good right fielder. And then you go to this screen, and you're like, holy
Dude,
shit.
He had a 3.3 arm rating too, which the arm rating is weird, but in right with 55 arm.
Yeah, so what was the thought process not playing Weiss? Is it just based off how Weaver was playing?
Wait, but how do you not play Weiss over
Over this guy?
Okay, like obviously in hindsight, like yeah, but like what were you thinking?
So my main thing was like, okay, I don't want Weiss to get hurt.
Okay.
And if I don't put him in the field, then maybe he won't get as hurt as much. That was my original thoughts.
Okay.
And then I was like, okay, well, Weiss might have to play in the outfield if Weaver sucks. And I put Weaver in the outfield, and I had to move Weaver to right when I got Friedland. And I was like, this could be bad, but I have Weiss in case I need him. But then I ended up not really needing him.
That is
So Weiss just stayed at DH.
Were you afraid that Weiss would get personality, like he'd get upset that he wasn't playing a certain role?
Looks pretty happy.
Yeah, I don't. I honestly, like, I thought about that at the beginning, like, oh, he's gonna be pissed because he's not like starting left fielder or whatever their expectations are. But I think he just hit so damn well that he didn't care.
Yeah, and the team played so well too.
Dude, at left field, like I know you had to play Friedland at left field because he couldn't play anywhere else. But well, I guess he could have DH'd. But at left field, CODY WEISE could have possibly had like 9 WAR.
Yeah, I was thinking
like
that. Maybe even more, honestly.
He would have gave Bungo a run for his money, which is crazy to say.
He's going to play the outfield this year.
Yeah,
I'll just say that.
I like that. Okay,
Might
good,
want to play him
good,
in center. Seriously, try him out in center.
good. I mean, as long as you have Jimmy Weiss, there's really no reason to.
Jimmy
Or
Weiss.
Jimmy Weiss.
Jimmy Weiss. that'd
Wow,
be-
dude,
he'd be a stud.
I've been stroking
Did
the
Simmons
both too
win a Gold
much.
Glove this year? I don't remember. Did Simmons win a Gold Glove this season? When did he
Yeah.
win? Yeah, he did.
13.3
Yeah, so-
zone rating.
Wow.
So also going along, like following up with my last question about ratings, how about do you target guys like personality wise?
Good.
How much stake do you put in their personality?
I usually stay away from the guys that are like all red down there. You know, like they're just like dickheads.
Assholes, yeah.
I usually try to have like at least one captain.
Yeah.
'Cause I feel like it's that guy. That guy's a major dick.
He's a dick. Nothing is not fickle.
That guy's a douchebag.
Wow.
He's
But
not too
at the
bright.
same At the same time, like if your team's doing well, I don't think it hurts too much. But I try not to have like a bunch of guys that are like a-holes on the team.
Yeah.
Usually I'll even like sign. I don't think I have it on this team, but in the old CBA, I would always just sign a backup catcher who was a captain, just so I could
Yeah, that's the classic.
on the team. Yeah.
Yeah. My thing, like when I compete, is like I try to have one captain, and then for every like disruptive guy, I have one more captain. And then I think that worked when
Smart.
I won TOC. But oh my god,
Yeah.
Wow.
crazy. Yeah. Who would've
The
thought?
fans are excited.
Dude, they're gonna be.
I have a lot of money. I have a lot of money to buy free agents.
Wow.
So
Are you allowed to talk? Are you allowed to talk about your free agents?
we were gonna ask like.
I was
What?
one of my questions was like, so fresh off of TOC, is the plan to keep buying? Do you want to keep pushing, or do you think it could be time to like maybe get some draft capital? You think you have the team that don't really need too many more pieces? What's the plan going forward?
So the draft capital is pretty nuked at this point. So the
Yep.
want to get draft capital is there, but at the same time, like, it's kind of like I don't really need it, which is kind of weird. But like, I don't have a lot to trade right now, so it's kind of that 77 million or whatever I had is gonna be, oh thanks, I just got a trade proposal.
Charity.
So it's gonna right now it's gonna be keep pushing. The SL looks like a demon next season. I don't know how we'll do. There are some ridiculous teams in the SL.
Boston solid, and obviously you got Houston
yeah.
there too.
Dude, Boston's very solid.
Boston's, yeah, I was looking at his roster the other day. That's a good squad.
Yeah.
You got Houston.
He needs that pitching though.
Houston came up. I was really hoping Atlanta. Nothing against Paul. I was really hoping Atlanta would beat Houston. Just so I didn't have to see him again.
Dude, yeah, this team's kind of crazy. This duo is like the mini. It's like the mini Weiss Simmons.
Yeah.
He added he added a pitcher.
And he got Bruce Milton in that lineup too now.
Yeah. He just got a pitcher.
Did he get McLaren? Who got McLaren?
No, he got is it?
Gosh.
He did get
Antigua, yeah.
He
got Antigua from
and he just got
Tommy
too, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He got Antigua from Tommy.
And Ricky Ramos is there too.
You were probably looking at this cat.
Yeah, Ramos getting hurt in the playoffs. I think it was the playoffs, wasn't it?
Yeah,
that was
really
brutal.
tough.
He looks great.
Yeah.
Hopefully he stays the same.
Wow. Yeah, Houston has a rotation, man. Like,
yeah. Dude, people sleep on Bob. Well, Bob just don't be talking. But like Bob's teams, wow, this guy's yummy.
Wow.
Yummy.
Yeah, he has some nasty pitchers.
And look at what's his, like the reliever with the weird name, Cyprian.
Oh wait, I tried to change his name.
Oh yeah, y'all called him Chives or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, he had a great year last year.
Yeah. No,
he looks good.
It will be a good matchup in the SL. It'll be interesting to watch it. I will be watching from probably like right here, hopefully. But no, I mean, like even these bottom teams, like, okay, just 10 games separating a 500 or 5 games separating a 500 seasons, like pretty good.
Crazy because like if you remember back during this season, like LA and Cincinnati were up in like the 2-3 range for a while.
Yeah.
They kind of fell off. The SL was, I think that's just the beast that is the SL. You just get some crazy results.
Yeah.
And there's these teams in the SL who like they've just been in the SL for so long that you can lose a game against them whenever because they just have a solid enough team, like Indy, Boston, Tampa Bay, LA. Like all of these guys have been in the SL for years now at a time.
Oh yeah, nice job, Tyler. That was a good pickup.
So.
Yeah, he just extended Phillip. I saw. Yeah.
Oh, he did?
Phillip's solid. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Whoa. Oh, speaking of bad contracts, what the fuck is this about, Dustyn?
So every GM in the CBA has their moments, right? I was after the TOC, we were riding high. I was like, "This is great. We're champions." Then this asshole Todd Johansson decides to opt out of his contract, and I was like, "Damn it, Todd, you're not going anywhere." So Todd got paid. That's the short end of the story.
Dude, Todd's agent has to go into the Hall of Fame, man.
Dude.
So what? That's like 35 a year it comes out to or something?
Yeah, so my thinking was, like, in 3 years when he starts getting that big contract, I'm hopefully in the PL by then and raking in that sweet PL money. If that doesn't happen, then we're probably screwed.
Nah,
but not as screwed as
sure, but...
not as screwed as $83 million a year.
Oh,
which we saw tonight.
That was a master deflection, Dustyn. But this is crazy.
Yeah, it is only for 1 year, and then has him for less. But
yeah, like he's definitely gonna opt out. So like, let's AAV like this. Like, what is
Yeah,
this?
you're looking at 130,
130,
190,
like 221,
220-ish, 220 over 4. Yeah.
55.
Yeah.
We could pull up a good contract. Javier Miranda was signed this sim, and I don't know if anybody.
Oh yeah,
no one
I looked at this guy.
Oh, dude.
signed for $2 million a year.
Wow.
What? Dude, he's gonna put up like 5 WAR. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, he can't pitch it like in
That
the PL.
stuff is
bro.
nasty.
There was just a guy that I was looking at. I believe he was on. But he had
Yeah,
a
Miranda's only 26 too. Yeah.
Yeah, we know that like by next year he's gonna have like 50 home runs against through Mark's pitching coach.
Well, I guess this guy's quite a bit better. Oh god,
Pitching machine.
yucky.
Yeah, 3.2 home runs per 9.
Yeah. So hopefully.
Yeah, see those fly ball guys, especially in my park, they just scare me too much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough.
But I think it's a really good point to emphasize on
Great
the
signing for
team.
Mark, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Bullpen arms are always needed, especially cheap ones. Shout out George Grenier. Anybody want him? Anyone want him? George Grenier, 1.5 mil, pretty easy. But the
Didn't I
emphasis
get-
on ground ball.
Didn't I get Bridwell from you?
Yeah, you did. Yeah, because that we tightened up Adam's panties into a wad because
Oh,
we
yeah.
tried to send a 2090 first or fourth. And it was
Yeah.
like, nope. But we could have done that if you traded like
You
the
let it hurt.
88 first and then or fourth and then been like, this will be traded when the 90 is available. But that's
No
good.
further comments.
Yeah, but okay, so I had one more question for you. Were there other guys that you were looking at other than Ivan Martinez as your ace for the future? And we kind of glossed over him, but amazing pickup.
So full disclosure, I tried to get Martinez at the deadline from Duncan.
Mm.
We kind of I don't know if we ever got close, but I think Duncan decided to like just hold and see if he could make the playoffs, which that was cool because he's Duncan, he could make the playoffs.
Yeah. Well, he really got
he
hurt.
didn't.
He had a great
But
year.
Yeah,
I-
PL is just crazy.
Martinez was target number 1 this offseason. Yeah,
Mhm.
Do you plan on
he
extending
was
him?
my
I know you have a ton of cash.
yeah. He walks after this year. That was a lot of Duncan and I's negotiation was
When you factor that in,
he's leaving.
Yeah, I guess it wasn't
And-
like
and-
It wasn't
crazy
no,
of a
it
trade.
wasn't. I mean, again, he needs paid, so
yeah.
he's
And
can't.
he's
get
probably
like
gonna
two
get like
firsts.
what,
Yeah.
like 35 around for this guy. You could probably get
He's
him.
got so much money tied up in guys too. I think his thought was like, I can't afford another 30, 35, like y'all said.
Did
yeah,
he retain any of Martinez? Or sorry,
he actually.
Oh, well,
wait,
never mind. That was
Okay,
stupid.
we can go here. There was a voided trade
Oh yeah, for Ruben
for Melendez.
Melendez got voided.
right there.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Or,
it's
wait.
Raul Ramirez.
Oh wait, it got voided, so it won't show up.
Wow.
I think. I
Yeah,
guess we
because
could-
it's like deleted now.
Okay, so what if we did this?
Yeah.
And then show voided trade?
He could only
Yeah,
retain like
first one was
45%.
Yeah, 45% is crazy. That really puts handcuffs Duncan quite a bit. Wait, Duncan. Yeah, no, this is ugly.
Yeah.
Those contracts.
That's very scary. But I mean, it's really sad what happened to his team. I mean, he should have had. Well, I guess the fucking dugout, nobody could talk to each other because everyone spoke a different language. But like, yeah.
The thing is, he'll be able to offload some of these contracts easily. Like, these are good players, and Duncan always
Yeah.
negotiates well. So
This is the issue.
Yeah, they're old.
Yeah.
Yeah,
think he'll still do it.
Gutierrez is a stud, and like I wanted him. Like I was looking at him too because he's a big ground ball guy. Yeah,
Mhm.
see, he's extreme, but 34. He's about to turn 35, and that contract, I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting.
He's a great
to see.
player. Like somebody picks him up, I
That's
mean,
scary.
if you get 2 more good years out of him,
Yeah, he's almost.
he puts
he's
up
like a
3
2.
or 4 WAR for 2 more years. That's a hell of a pickup, especially if somebody in the BL, not just throwing it out there, somebody in the BL wants to try to win it this year.
You might be talking to me.
Yeah.
My gears are turning.
Yeah.
Duncan, you might
Just
be getting a
saying.
DM from me soon.
You got the money.
Same.
I do.
You do got the
That's
money.
why.
A lot of BL team. Yeah, I was gonna say the BL teams usually have the money, and it's. I mean, I wouldn't I wouldn't throw big money at guys if I was a BL team,
Mm-hmm.
like free agent wise. But if you can get a guy for like 2 years on big money, you can clear it $47.
I wonder where he's getting that number from. Like, who are you paying $47 to?
The strippers.
Somebody got a dinner check for DM.
Is there anyone that obviously you don't have to tell us anybody you're going after. Well, actually, should we even do
Going
this?
after all those guys.
Anyone? Yes, yeah, that's what we should tell people. Who's cool looking? Anyone cool looking?
So I can tell you honestly, I'm not going after any of these hitters. I feel like my lineup is pretty solid.
Yeah, no, I agree.
So I will freely talk about these guys.
Check
Yeah,
it.
that guy looked interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna hit bombs, right? Like
I think he
he's
will.
gonna be.
Yeah.
It's just that I don't know. You don't want to be paying $27 million to your first baseman. But a lot of the times, like these guys,
He's a Gold Glover at first.
Yeah.
There's so many first base.
they go to a PL
Yeah.
team and their
There's
first
so
team
many
put up like
base-
a four war year.
Yeah,
I mean,
Anderson.
Yeah.
Anderson is interesting because Anderson's one of those guys that's like, I feel like you could throw big money at, but then
I love this guy.
he's fragile, which always scares me.
mm-hmm. Well, I think
But
his.
he hit everywhere.
Yeah.
I think
what do you
a
sign
BL
for?
team or an SL team, like you could get really good value from Corbin in those leagues. I'm not sure if in the PL he'd really be worth.
Yeah,
a ton of
right
money.
now,
Dude,
like
he
Corbin.
signed for a minor league
I
deal.
agree.
Yeah, because he was a free agent all of last year.
Yeah, but like you
Yeah, I don't
can't be
think
paying him.
he didn't sign like all season.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember
because he wanted
seeing
so
him on that
much,
page.
and then, yeah, I mean, but it really is just the stolen base value. Like, just if you go to his batting stats, you'll see red there like every single year. Oh, well, maybe not, but a lot of years.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
doubles.
insane.
Yeah,
No, yeah, he should be a
Hits a
really
lot of
good BL
doubles.
guy. If there's any BL teams like.
yeah. I mean, if he hits 30 doubles and 10, 15 homers,
Yeah, that's worth it.
So-
Mejia was around a lot last year too, wasn't he?
Yeah, he 73 games.
He had a pretty
Yeah.
solid season with me.
It was a shame what happened to Mejia. He just kind of stopped.
His defense went tanked.
He got his TOC,
Yeah.
and then he's like, "Okay, I'm chilling now." Ferret.
Play a first baseman now.
He was only like 30 when his defense just absolutely tanked. But
Yeah,
I guess that does happen.
yeah, he was pretty bad in the field with me at least. I mean, he had one good year,
yeah.
one good year, and then it just went.
I mean, now that Quinteros is off the board, like there's not really any like star hitters.
Yeah.
It's been like
There's
that
some,
for the
like,
past
alright
few
guys.
years.
Like Williams, like good. Like
Yeah,
60 power.
yeah,
but
he's decent. Yeah,
Yeah.
like he's gonna, like you said, a BL team picks that guy up. He's probably gonna put up like 2 WAR again.
Yeah.
By the way, I want to quickly applaud the rest of the CBA for not trading for him from DC because he was gonna run out of major league service
He
anyway.
just posted a block with a couple of those guys.
I
I was like, I bet these
Jay
these guys.
Koepke.
Yeah, I was like, I bet they have their contract season coming up next year. And I was like, yep.
yeah,
Quentin Fox didn't. Quentin Fox, I don't think signed at all last season.
No, he didn't.
That dude just, yeah, he just took a year off.
he took a year on, and then the contract.
Yeah, he
I
was-
mean, I'm glad that that Adam was able to get out of the contract that he gave him, or maybe he just ran out. But whatever he
Yeah.
gave him, I think that was worth
But he's
it.
one of those. He's another one of those guys. Like there's just so many first basemen.
I think
In the
didn't
league.
Tommy
Yeah.
give him this
Yeah.
contract too?
Huh?
I think Tommy gave him the contract.
No, I think
No, it was Adam.
It was Adam.
Remember when they flip flop teams,
Mm-hmm.
like swinger style? I don't really understand why they did that. Oh, he opted out from team relegation. Wow, he's an idiot. He would have gotten paid like fuck all money.
Wow, that is a crazy opt out.
Wow.
That never happens to me, dude. I want my players to opt out when I sign into a horrible
Who's his
contract.
advisor? What?
So without getting too specific, without player dropping, I assume it sounds like you're going to be pretty aggressive. You have a ton of money, so you're going to be pretty aggressive with pitching.
Oh, he's got Todd Johansson.
Yeah.
Just crippled him.
Hey, Todd's only making 12 mil this year. Okay.
Yeah.
Todd took a team-friendly deal so he could win a ring. No, yeah, I have like 7 pitchers, I think, on my roster right now. So, it should be no surprise that
What do you need?
we're probably going to be spending some money on pitchers.
So you need.
And
you have
and
a
based
full
on our
rotation.
conversation earlier,
Yeah.
now the whole league knows which ones I'll probably be going after.
Yeah, but I mean, it's no secret that
I think everybody's going
Yeah.
after those guys.
the best
Yeah.
guys are.
That's how we decide to build our teams as well. And we got that from, it got passed from Adam to Jay Hunt to me to Mike. So all of us run it.
Yeah, I think it's a long standing, especially if you have a crazy hitters park. Chavez looks interesting.
Yeah, I'm still hurt. I have a whole like going away post for Chavez. I'll come out with that later.
Yeah,
I'm
Garrett.
teary-eyed.
Look at him. He's still 33.
It's crazy. Like
Yeah.
Garrett's still one of the top relievers in free agency.
Yeah.
He's in there every year. But
He's a
Yeah,
champion.
Bounced around.
yeah.
Yeah, but there are definitely some cool cats in here. I don't even know who the fuck Vince Williams is.
Yeah.
I've never heard of him. He would be a good pickup. He'll probably be cheaper for teams that would be interesting to go to. Roman English is still
Yeah.
kicking it. Love this cat.
Over under 0.5 innings before he gets injured.
0.5.
Yeah.
Or I guess 0.05 innings before he gets injured.
Half an inning.
Yeah. Never heard of this cat either. Oh, okay. Lifelong chili.
Corn triceps. He's a chili.
You want to go into the preseason predictions?
Yeah. Well, thank you, Duncan. He will be staying on the pod. Correct me if I'm wrong. You could always. Oh my God, I've been calling you fucking Duncan the whole day. I don't know why.
You call
Duncan,
me
Dustyn.
Call me Duncan, I'm leaving. Yes, I'll stay.
All right. So we were. This is a quick little. Anyone have any closing thoughts before
Just
we transition?
congrats again.
Yeah,
Dustin. I mean,
congrats,
yeah.
man.
I'm sure this is the first as far as like your revival back. This is probably the first of a few or many. I think this team could win a couple more at least in the next, like, always going to be one of the front runners. So you got your first one back, and I feel like it's just going to be the next 5 seasons. You're going to be back in there every year. So
Yeah, congrats.
definitely congratulations.
It was a heck of a first season, I'll say
It
that.
really was.
Fuck yeah. Fuck
Mhm.
yeah. All right, so moving on. Our next segment will be reviewing our preseason predictions. So we already have the tallies here for each person. We wanted this to be like a quick segment, kind of comparing it to Bob's, but we have a different scoring system because we are not as accurate as Bob's, so we're not
we
even
don't do
gonna try.
percentages. Nah.
Yeah, I don't
Just
really.
a competition between us three.
I don't really do numbers like that. So we see here, I believe this is Jay Hunt's.
Mm-hmm.
Jay Hunt was crowned the victor.
Let's fucking go.
So and how the scoring system went was if you guessed a team in the exact place, you got 3 points, and if you guessed them within 1 of what they were, you got 1 point.
Mhm. Yeah.
I didn't win the TOC, but I won our preseason predictions challenge.
We're
There's 2
both
champions in this room.
Yeah, what really I was the one who did the tallying. What really helped Jay Hunt compared to Mike and I was the PL. Just literally him having DC first, where we had DC third and fourth, earned him like 3 more points than us. So like, yeah, literally just having belief in DC was like one of the biggest things
Yeah.
that Jay Hunt won on.
We should have known better with San Diego.
Hard to pick against Mark, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have memories nightmares of amazing Mark teams, or is this more of a recent like 2070 and on type thing?
No, Mark's always been good.
Yeah.
Always been good. I do have nightmares of them. I don't want to play them again. Hopefully
Yeah.
it's not. I mean, hopefully it's soon, but hopefully it's not soon. It was always, yeah. You guys have heard everyone say Mark, Bob, Joey. They're always freaking.
Yeah.
Insane.
Dustyn?
Now you.
Dustyn. Well, it's kind of sick. Well, you left in 68, and then Mark's dominance started in 69. I guess we could actually. Oh, yeah, we could see this. It's Premier League.
Yeah,
like, ever
I
since.
was looking back at that the other day. I was trying to catch up on like what I
68.
missed, and I was like, oh damn, Mark just went on a
Yeah.
domination run.
Yeah.
So from when you left until now, he's first every year.
Mexico City.
Pretty much.
Mexico
There's like 2
City,
years so far he hasn't gotten first.
Mexico City, and then
2071. What a
DC dominance.
screw.
Little Bob sprinkled in there, here and there, but this is crazy. Shout outs
Yeah,
to Mark.
yeah. No, Mark's always been like Mark. I think Mark. I'm pretty sure Mark was around at the beginning too, and yeah, he was always good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's crazy. What were we just talking about? Oh yeah, preseason predictions. Anyone else have anything else to say about your preseason predictions? Anything we got incredibly wrong? Cleveland, fell off.
Yeah, Chicago was obviously the biggest one. Being 2 in the PO, where we had you 6, 7, and 8.
Yeah.
Our apologies, Tommy.
And
That's on us.
I think he made that Tessier move like around like right when we made.
It
this
was
preseason.
before we knew he had Tessier. We brought up Tessier. Yeah.
I think I made the predictions without knowing that Tessier existed on.
Yeah,
Chicago.
but I mean, I had him 7. Tessier wouldn't have jumped 5 spots for me. So.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think it was really like we recognized Chicago was good. It was just the PL was so stacked to where it was just like he's somewhere in the middle, I thought, but to finish second, yeah, that was a great season for Chicago.
Yeah. Hey, well, we all got Mexico City and Detroit right.
Yeah, those were easy picks.
And then, woof. I guess me and Jay Hunt put Houston second, and then Atlanta. I mean, Atlanta's got to get out of the BL this year. I'm sure he's going to get out of the BL.
Yeah,
this year.
he's due.
Yeah.
He's got a pretty
He's made some good moves already. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's getting out.
Yeah.
I don't think, no disrespect to Orlando and who else went down?
Phoenix.
Was it
Phoenix
Phoenix?
is tanking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're both. I don't think either of them are going to be like right back up teams.
Yeah.
So
No.
it's gonna be between Atlanta and Denver probably. Denver's
think-
got some stacked
Yes.
guys waiting.
I think Miami should actually Miami.
Well, yeah, Miami is. Yeah, Miami does. He made some really good moves recently too. I
He
think.
got McLaren. He paid a
Yeah.
ton
That's
for
who got
McLaren.
But he got McLaren. And McLaren in the BL is going to be insane.
Yeah, he's gonna be gross in the BL.
Where was this?
It was right before I got Martinez, I think. Yeah. Because McLaren was a guy I was
Oof.
looking at. I just never really.
2
Yeah, he gave us
first.
a lot.
And Pinelli would be like a mid first if he was
Yeah.
in this 85 draft.
Pinelli's good, dude.
Like a great, yeah.
Yeah. It's.
Chicago's a great, like Tommy's a great retooler, and I mean this is example to that.
Yeah, and I have Tommy's second round pick this next year, so I hope.
And dude, he only had to retain 25% too.
Yeah. No, that is.
You have Tommy's first round pick.
Tommy knows what he's looking for too. Like when he's rebuilding.
He has a
knows what the heck
huge
he's-
plan for his team.
87 first.
That
Yeah, he knows
follows.
exactly what he's doing.
But
Yeah.
yeah, the other thing that I thought was interesting, and it was the reason that like Jay Hunt was able to get over me in the preseason predictions was that like what we thought was a historically bad team in Vancouver didn't even finish last. You know, like New Orleans finished last or something like that.
Oh, really?
Oh,
they did.
oh shoot, that might not be true actually.
I think
no,
it was New Orleans.
No, it was. Oh no, it was New Orleans.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, New Orleans finished last over Vancouver.
Interesting.
Austin, Vancouver,
Yeah.
he made some moves.
Vancouver finished over me.
He made
Yeah,
some
Vancouver
moves.
made some moves to try to get to 30 wins, and
Yeah,
then he
and
made
then
too many
he finished
moves.
over me. That was the thing that lost me though, because
Oh,
Vancouver
yeah.
finished 8th.
See, like, what is this move?
Yeah,
He's good.
yeah, he picked up Conklin.
Someone needs to pick him up. I mean, he's fucking. Wait, no, he went from clearing house to not wanting to clear house. That's what it was. It was very interesting.
He's still trading some guys. I just got Fry from him, so
Yeah,
he'll
and then
probably be
Barefoot.
available.
He's. Oh,
Garski.
I wish I was still wanting to get him.
I have Garski at 65 range now too.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's cool.
crazy.
Barefoot's gonna be like Warrington soon.
Yeah.
Well,
Hell
he
yeah.
is Dan
Yes,
Friedland.
He is
no?
Friedland. Yeah, he's quite
Yeah.
literally Friedland.
Mm-hmm.
He's great. He's like the exact ratings.
Yeah.
Yeah. And honestly, his outfield
His
ratings.
outfield is the same.
Yeah, it's pretty similar as well.
Can we do a compare player?
Rock and roll. Oh yeah, we can.
Honestly, Barefoot. Not sorry, V, but Barefoot looks better than Wortham now. I think.
Yeah, no, I agree. After Wortham took his hit fully.
I didn't have Barefoot that. I mean, I had him high in that class, but I didn't have it.
Friedland's
I
a
had
little
guys
better.
above him.
Mm-hmm.
Where around would you have pegged him? Oh, pegged him.
I don't remember, but I remember talking to Austin about like hopefully Barefoot falls to him, and I was like, oh yeah, he'll definitely fall. But looking at him now, I'm like, damn, why did he fall?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was a pretty stacked draft class. The top.
I mean, after
Yeah,
the
that's
auto
not-
drafts happened, like the 2 pitchers went, Chris Murray went, which great pick, and then the 2 auto
Yeah,
drafts.
that was brutal.
You have
think
Samson,
those-
Wortham, and Barefoot, and Samson and Wortham are just in two positions where like they're scarce, so you have that positional value there.
That
And Barefoot goes
Yeah.
to 8.
that was brutal.
Yeah, there was. I think he's.
Sean
Isn't
Moore.
he?
Right. Yeah.
Isn't he fragile too? Or is he a different guy I'm thinking of?
Oh,
No,
he's,
maybe
he's
not.
good.
He's normal.
And the other guy, who is it? The guy
I
we
mean,
really
he's
like?
solid.
Oh, the pitcher.
Yeah, Brian something.
No.
Oh, who is that pitcher who
The
played in the
auto-
World?
Howell, Jason Howell.
Yeah. He looks good, dude.
Yeah.
It's really not like it was a bad pick. Don't get me wrong, but like
I mean, we're all high on it. Yeah.
The one that's fragile. Yeah, he's the one I remember him.
Yeah.
Yucky.
Tough.
Poor Denver.
I mean, yeah, he looks really good if he develops. But
yeah, I was gonna say like if he develops, it won't be a bad pick at all. He'll be a stud.
Yeah.
He'll be
He
like
needs,
he'll
he
look
needs
like
a
a player.
lot is the issue.
The thing
Like,
is,
he needs a lot.
you would need the 80 stuff to even have 40 movement, and let's just say you
Go
have
back to your head scout though.
35 movement. Yeah. Okay.
he's gonna give up a lot of bombs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Extreme fly ball.
I mean, McLaren has 45 home runs against, and he just had the best. He was the best pitcher last year, so you know, I don't know. You can make it work if the stuff is good enough.
He played really well. He did really
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, look
Yeah.
at that. He
but-
gave up so many home runs with me, and then goes to Tommy.
So what are your thoughts on like high stuff, low home run against pitchers? Because I personally hate him.
Yeah, like I'm not a big fan because like we were talking about earlier. I feel like those guys, especially in my park, I don't really want a piece of them.
Mhm.
Giving up a lot of bombs. It's hard. Like if you have a pitcher's park and you can kind of get away with it, it's probably a great strategy. But yeah, I usually stay away from them.
Mm-hmm.
And alternatively, there's a lot of people like in this game right now that I see like a lot in minors specifically who have like 70 to 80 stuff, like 50 to 55 movement, but then like 30 or 35 control.
Yeah.
Are you comfortable slotting those guys in as like specialists or something like that?
I mean, I think you can put him at the back end of the bullpen, probably, and like if you get an inning out of him at a time, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I like a lot of my guys are kind of low on stuff,
Oh.
but they have everything else. I feel like that's kind of the way,
Mm-hmm.
at least what
I
I've.
mean, that's what I hope too. The
s-
two
expert
starters I'm bringing up
analysis.
next year.
I mean,
are 4 or
McLaren's
5
just
stuff.
a freaking beast, but like Parrish, if you look at Parrish's ratings, yeah, see, he has not really great stuff, but the rest of his
But
rates
that's
are
the thing is
solid.
like 50 stuff isn't awful as a starting. Like if you go to
No.
the Frasian pool for starters and sort by
Yeah.
stuff, there's like 2 with 55.
What? Really?
I almost a little side
One.
thing while you look at that. My dumbass assistant manager or whatever, when I filled in the pitching staff at the beginning of the season, they put Parrish as the closer. Fire that idiot.
Wait, what? With 50 stamina? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Brother.
I don't know. My assistant manager, whoever, said he had to be called into the office. We had to talk to him.
You hire one of those guys? Oh,
No, it's like the bench coach or
bench
whatever.
coach. Okay.
I think it's the bench
Shed.
coach maybe. Yeah, I don't use assistant GM.
Oh, good.
He has Alzheimer's.
I never have. Yeah, I mean,
Carlos Ruiz.
What the hell's
is the
wrong
coach.
with
Mancucos. Is this the Carlos
Yeah,
Ruiz?
he's 48.
Oh. Wait, it is a...
Oh, I had the Carlos Ruiz.
What are you talking about?
Dude, he was even on my team from 69 to 79.
Seattle legend.
I got you, man.
That's
I
my
love how
boy.
they
Look
play
at him.
this player.
Look at him now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Champion final.
Look at him now.
He's not fucking up your rotation. I'm sure he's not doing much in form of coaching, though.
Yeah, he's probably like, guys, go out there and hit. Grab a bat.
Oh, you got a good singing pitching coach. Some old Elvis Presley. Isn't that what's called? Crooning? Is that what they did back in the
Yeah.
day?
Crooners.
Crooners?
Wasn't
Yeah.
Craig Bannon like
Craig
crazy?
Bannon's a person.
Oh, that's how I know what Craig Bannon
Greg
is.
Wait.
Bannon, the legend.
Isn't Craig...
He's a CBA legend.
No, okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Craig, yeah,
Ask
CBA
Adam
legend.
about-
Dude, his
ask Adam
nickname is
about him.
Icebox. Kentucky
Yeah,
legend.
look at him.
What is he... What is this... Why is he going to all of these different teams?
You'll have to talk to Adam about him. He was just one of those kind of meme legends. Will, who was the old Kentucky GM, shout out Will.
Oh, shout out Will.
He loved him too.
Was Craig Bannon a GM? I feel like that name
Yes,
is like...
that's how I know him. Yeah, there's a Craig Bannon
Probably
GM.
somebody probably used it. Yeah, because like I said, he was like a meme.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that makes
that's
more
funny.
sense. We probably could have figured that
Well, he's a
out.
good hitting coach.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a really good hitting coach. Wow, that's cool. That's a fun little Easter egg you have on your team. You got him for the memes.
Yeah. He was there. I didn't
He's
even
like
get
Ace
him.
Horny.
J-Dub's got him.
Oh yeah, the real best player on your team.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about Ace Horny.
Yeah, what are we gonna talk about? Dude, he's
Look
grossing you
Look at
out.
his YA season.
Yeah.
He
Dude.
put up 120 OPS plus.
Wow.
Put some respect on Ace Horny. Oh, and you guys were talking shit about my second round pick, and look at him now.
Who?
Now that I'm on the show,
didn't
we need to
talk
talk
about
about.
He's
We
like
need
a
to talk
left
about,
fielder, high contact.
I can't think of his name. That's how much I like him.
Do you know what team he's on?
I think I moved him up to Dev A.
Is it Barry Lane?
No.
Not
He's
Leclerc.
like an outfielder.
No,
Oh, Leclerc.
not Leclerc.
Yeah.
Boswell. It's Boswell. Go down.
Shout out
3
F1.
years.
It's Boswell. Yeah. You guys shit on him in the draft thing, and look at him.
Did he actually?
I'm looking.
Oh, yeah.
He's got a lot of red.
Yeah. Well, listen. The jury's still out.
Yeah, I would like to do a draft, like a draft recap, but also like that's. But I'm realizing that CBA moves very fast. At each of these episodes, like we have a lot of things to
yeah.
talk about.
Yeah, we're not
Um,
gonna get to free agency.
y-
Well, I guess
yeah.
we
We
did.
did.
We
We
did.
touched on it.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
good.
I think that was the good free
We
agency.
got our,
Shout out Greg. Greg was the producer for this podcast.
Yeah.
We kind of threw Dustyn in.
podcast is growing.
Yeah, no, we appreciate all of the contributors to the podcast this week. I think also Austin was
Yeah.
kind
Austin
enough.
gave us some ideas too. I don't.
Yeah.
Austin will be on the
We have
pod.
those, Austin.
Michael will be on the pod.
And hey, if you want to be on, the Google form is there.
Yes, a few of you guys filled that out, so I appreciate that as well. Greg also wants us to go through a trade block. Are we up to do that to finish off the pod?
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
sweet. Oh, hello.
Hello.
3 trade. Ooh, that trade's still open. He's still by one.
I haven't declined it yet. I'm just saying. I'm thinking about it.
But yeah, is there any? I wish you could sort better. Oh, batter ratings. Okay,
I
here we
could
go.
pull up like this in the CBA. Just pull up the trade block and say some guys' names that are
Here we go.
that were posted.
Yeah,
Right
so
here.
DC wants a lot for Judson. I want to see where his contract's at. Well,
Yeah.
not a lot. He said will
Judson
be
is kind of.
expensive.
Judson's not that great anymore. Oh, he's
Yeah.
good, but
Well,
like,
but he's
not the Judson. We used to
Yeah,
know.
but I mean, going to Dustyn's, 3.7 WAR last year.
Oh, it's because he's on this last
Yeah,
year.
exactly. That's like
deal.
they're all like that, except for.
Oh yeah, and
Mark.
he's a first baseman. Like we've talked about, like he feels like you can find a lot of first basemen. Just look at last year's draft
A Gold Glove first baseman. Shout out Tommy.
with his. I mean, yeah, you're gonna have to pay him
Yeah.
after this season.
Well, if I were
Get him.
Mark, I'd resign him to a cheap ass deal because, like if he can get him for 16, somebody's gonna pay him if it's 16 mil a year. I know he's 31, but he's still
Oh,
got
yeah.
that dog in him.
Yeah, if you can get him for like 16 mil for 4 years or something.
Yeah, that'd be a good pickup.
I think just teams that have been most interesting is one is Tommy because he sold. He was like, "Yep, I'm selling," blah blah blah, and now he's buying again. He wants to
Tommy
add.
being Tommy.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, it's hilarious. Like I figured that was gonna happen. Now he wants a power bat. He wants pitching now. He just likes changing up the team. He doesn't win it, and then I like the strat. It's just funny Tommy lore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up in the first round, he had to do something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
as,
no.
as you can see, there's Carolina is trying to get rid of these guys. I mean, obviously, it's just a trade block. Like, you post a trade block just to see if you have interest, one.
Mhm.
But every single one of those guys we pointed out before is on the trade block.
Yeah.
Like,
So
like he's good. Awante's good, and then you look at that contract.
Yeah.
Dude.
He's
team ops,
36. Yeah, team options. I mean, you
What
can
a
get out of it
career,
after
though,
this
dude. I
year.
feel like he's not talked about for all of the accolades that
You're
he
right.
has.
He's really not. I think it could be because he played with Indy for a while and just.
Damn.
No, it was before. Who's Indy's GM?
Ryan,
It was before Ryan was his owner. I forget who the last guy
Yeah.
was, but he just he kind of.
No, Bach is the owner. Ryan was the previous one, right?
Bach.
No, it's Ryan.
It's Ryan.
Who's Bach?
Yeah,
Like
Ryan.
BAW.
Ryan was a
B-Hawk.
That's
B-Hawk
Minnesota.
Tua.
Oh, right. Okay, sorry.
Ryan was an OG too. I think he came back.
Yeah.
I think Indy's buying a little bit too. We're in some trade talks right now. I gotta shout out Bobby Good for the past like two
Oh my God.
fucking podcasts.
I think past 6
He's a
podcasts,
good-
actually.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. Okay, I'll shut up.
Who needs a second baseman?
Who needs a second baseman? Mike Hargett.
Hargett, yeah, we should talk about like
Why
Philly.
is Hargett?
So he really wants middle infield. So
He really wants a shortstop.
yeah,
Specifically.
I have gotten
Hargett-
recent
Hargett's
information.
solid. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's his contract year, so.
No, huh? He's got two
Oh.
more.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was thinking of his other picture that he put up.
Somebody
Oh,
needs to go get Hargett.
Yeah, he's pretty solid.
Yeah, was it Beckett? Oh,
No,
Nah.
maybe he already sold him. I
dude,
remember there was one.
he's such a Philly guy, going blue collar, going to fight Weiss when he charged the mound.
Tried to fight Cody Weiss in Game 5 of an elimination game.
You know what? You got to go out swinging, I guess.
But he had
Literally,
Sousa too.
not.
and he's trying to get a Lack too, but Lack isn't as good. He also has
Oh, Lack is the one. Yep.
Mhm.
How did Weagle do?
Hey, he's got the
Yeah.
thing. Except Bill,
He just
dude,
got Madsen from me.
extreme fly ball with this archetype is really weird.
Matson's still kicking it.
Yeah.
I just traded him to Philly.
Matt's will go down as the biggest bust. Like, what was he?
He was
drafted
okay
like?
for me last year, but
It was he was drafted
I
like
was-
4th overall, I think.
Yeah, and he was
Or, like,
insane.
eighth,
It was one of
maybe?
those 24, 25 jumps that killed him, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, look at that. He had 80 stuff, 65 movement, 55.
Yeah, he was insane.
Switch goes to 60, 55,
Damn.
45. That stuff
Yeah.
decrease from 24 to 25 was crazy. Unfortunate.
Poor
for him.
Austin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had that 1 year.
1 year he went to the TOC finals.
Yeah. Sorry, Austin. That was a good series though. Yeah. I think that went to 7. I think I was up 3-1 and then he brought it back to 3-3. I almost blew it and then Chavez brought it home. I like this guy. Ooh, I really like this guy.
Yeah, Philly had a solid team. We might have underestimated him.
Yeah.
I mean, he did play SLC, but he had a good team.
No.
Really good team.
But it's interesting that that Denver's putting some guys on the block.
I think these were all loans, maybe.
Yeah, Beck's on the block. Beck's a stud.
I think
He's
he
gotta
put
be
these guys on
loaned
the
back.
block for loans during the
Yeah.
season, and
Yeah.
others have remained.
Who'd you say was a stud?
Beck.
Yeah.
Second one from the bottom.
Oh,
Yeah, Micah.
The
Micah
thing is,
Beck.
he did sell me Fleming, and so I don't know if he's trying to get rid of these guys. Like, he has a good team offensively, but I guess if he's gonna compete this year, I don't know why he'd trade Fleming away. But
yeah, he
I
was.
don't know.
Look at that.
Could be
year
three
in
this year.
res.
Dude put up 5 WAR and res this year.
Damn.
yeah,
Dude, he would be.
he got Lakesh back.
Dude, I bat lefty too. We got the same name. Dude, I am him.
Is that
This
your
is your
son?
CBA archetype.
It is my son.
It's 2080. It's 2085. Your Canadian son.
Wow. That means I would have a kid at 63 years old. Hey, I could still shoot.
Well,
I could still shoot.
shoot or shoot.
Yeah. Wait, Bob, can you at that age? Ooh.
Oh.
Sorry. Bob definitely doesn't listen to
Yeah. He's not listening to, especially with me on my dumbass on here.
this. Yeah, but other than that, it seems to fall off a little bit. David Lynch would be a really good pickup. Like we see a lot of good prospects in here and sort by potential.
The trades were super active though last week. I think it was last Thursday or so. I mean,
yeah.
the big one was Mike and
Yeah.
I's trade.
Yeah,
I got Samson from him.
Samson. And, yeah, rate that trade down below in the comments.
Yeah, what do you think about that? This is my second opinion from the trade. Well, I guess other than V's. What do you think about this, Dustyn?
Where was it? I don't remember y'all.
It was.
Did y'all make a trade?
No.
Wait, no. Yeah, we did. It was.
You're in
It was
2084.
Samson and
Oh.
Shelton
You're
for
It's not that
Oh,
far back.
I'm
That
on
was
the
like
wrong-
the beginning of the season.
I'm on the wrong
you changed
page.
to 100.
I was on the second page. Okay, there we go.
Right there. I think you just scroll past.
Oh, did I? Oh, yeah, there we go.
Oh yeah, Shelton and Samson. Yeah. So I mean, you got hella picks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the big thing.
Three firsts. I mean, it depends. Tommy's first is probably low.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know. Like we said, he may be rebuilding, maybe not. I don't
Yeah.
know where his pick will be.
We kind of
Yours
designed it.
first.
Yeah, that'll be the 110.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my reason,
mean-
like, sorry, go ahead, Dustin.
No, I was just gonna say it's so hard to find catchers.
Yeah,
Like if Samson like can be like what he looks like he is, I mean that's a really solid pickup.
Mm-hmm.
And he's good defense. I mean he's really solid defensively. His framing kind of sucks, but
Yeah, definitely gotta have a good pitcher. But I think with a guy like this, you can kind of skimp out on control a little bit and just trust
Yeah.
in like he's gonna be able to pick that guy off at the 2-bag.
I think you still need a little control with him because of the framing. So there's a little bit.
I mean, the
Yeah,
main thing
there.
with Samson for me was
Not
like,
just the
obviously
hitting.
he's
Yeah.
great, but he hasn't started his major league clock yet. So it was just like we
Yeah.
kind of think of Samson as like in most drafts he'd be a top 3 or 4 pick most likely. Like,
Mm-hmm.
so I was
especially as
like,
a catcher, yeah, I feel like especially as a catcher, like because you don't see a lot of catchers with what he has.
Exactly.
Yeah, Shelton's money.
So we kind of designed it as like Samson being the 110 and a late first value, and then Shelton as a late first, a second, and like a yaw guy. So that was kind of like how
Like,
we talked about it.
I think it's solid for both of y'all, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I still have a 2 first and 86, and then 3 first and 87. So I'm still able to like retain some of my draft capital. But I needed to make a move with some of my picks, and those two I was like, yeah, I like Samson a lot. So that was kind of the thought behind it.
Chicago went crazy,
Yep.
like we were saying, picking up all the Raouls.
Seattle V got what's his name?
Gene
Turner, one of the better leadoff guys in the CBA.
Mm-hmm.
That was a pretty good
Filled
deal.
up the
Brock
last total.
Monahan got dealt as well.
Wow.
A lot of big names.
Rogan, Monahan,
What's the big
Antigua,
moves?
McLaren.
Ivan Martinez, probably
Yeah.
an ace this season.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
for
no,
real.
he
Oh,
de-
yeah,
he definitely
100%.
will. Yucky.
Iron.
Yeah, it was a fun day.
Gene Turner.
Turner's solid. I liked Turner.
Mm-hmm.
I just said I didn't have anywhere to put him. I have 4
Yeah,
outfielders.
I needed another lefty, someone who can play D, and I mean, to me, leadoff hitters, like when I compete, I love having like if you remember Drew Hicks, my top 2 when I competed was Hicks and Corbin Anderson, and just like got all the bags in the world.
Wait.
So
Me and,
that's like I love having a leadoff guy that can hit.
Duncan and I talked about this. Like my lineup has no lefties.
How
And he
much do you
was,
think
like-
that matters? I like having like 2 to 3.
I swear he was black.
Yeah,
I
thought he
don't
was
think it
black.
does. Like if you have guys like Weiss and Simmons.
Yeah, you know what? I can't talk to this guy about strategy. It's just I have Weiss and Simmons.
No, I mean like unless they're like their splits are like super crazy, I don't
Yeah.
think it matters that much. And you don't see a lot of those like weird splits like lefties that are just awful against lefties.
Yeah.
Turner's kind of a dick, but he's gonna
Yeah,
be-
I did see that, but he's not disruptive, so.
Nah, he'll be fine. He's gonna put up 3 WAR. Yeah, he'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you almost have to like kind of platoon him. I mean, you got the defensive
Maybe,
part
but
of it.
he gets on base. It's a double in the BL.
In the BL, he should be able to play
Yeah.
against both.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's dropping from the PL to the BL. Yeah,
But I
look at
think-
his speed. That's insane.
But yeah, it's 3 more years. Like,
yeah. You'll get what
Perfect
you
piece.
need out of him. Definitely.
yeah. Well, he'll be a left fielder too, so he won't be playing in center
Gremlin, he should go to
or right
Galveston.
fielder.
He is the Gremlin. I think he did Michael Jackson it though, because I remember him being black too.
There's a lot. Yeah. Let's see if he likes to do that.
I wonder what color
He's Sammy.
Jonathan Wade's looking. Oh, he's
he's
still.
back.
Oh, he's Mexican now. he used to be black, and before that he was white. I had him as white, and then a lot of other people had him as black. I wonder.
He's Sammy Sosa.
That's funny. Is he?
Jonathan Wade.
Oh, yeah, he's black.
He's like black there. He's black there. Yeah.
He looks Indian.
Are you okay, man? Jonathan, maybe it's something in Toronto. The water.
He's getting more pale. I'm learning in biology now that you can't like evolve, like based off of like where you are. But Jonathan Wade's proving that against us. Nah, but that's pretty cool. All right, so
This
I
was
think
a great
we're
episode.
Yeah,
Dustin.
we're
This is
kinda
thank you
coming to
for
the
sticking
close.
with us. I know we probably went longer than anticipated, but thanks for sticking with us.
This will be a long episode, but it is absolutely warranted given that we have a CBA legend on the podcast, Duncan.
Yeah.
Whoa, I called him Duncan again. Dustyn,
Oh my god.
thank you so much for coming
Man,
on.
I can't believe it. One more look at Weiss.
Yeah,
Okay.
you got to end off on
Yeah.
a nice rub and tug.
I just realized that his nickname is Gator and he's from Louisiana.
Oh, that's sick,
That is
It makes sense now.
dude. You kind of have to go off of the nicknames, is what I'm realizing. Like if you're really like going after somebody, like Godzilla. Like you got to go after Godzilla.
Yeah.
Like if there's anybody who you're gonna go after,
He's gonna
you gotta
pan
go.
out.
Oops, I should not have my head scouting on. But yeah, like you got a sick nickname. You're gonna. Ooh,
Yeah, the game doesn't just give out sick nicknames.
Where's Grimy Tickles? I loved Grimy Tickles. Oh, he looks like he sucks. But Grimy Tickles.
Yeah, he's average.
Yeah.
Dryhuse's nickname is Heartthrob.
Ooh, that's sick.
Yeah.
No, but that's
He's
cool.
a good-looking dude.
Ace Horny should have a dog
Digitally.
face, horse face,
Race
horse. Whatever.
So many racehorses.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Horse face,
Too many
dude.
race horses.
Horse face is crazy.
Yeah, for real.
Dog face.
Two-Face.
Face.
Sour
Sour
face.
face. Damn. That guy's gay F.
This podcast is regressing. What was the dude with all the consonants?
Oh my god. Yeah, it was 3 different consonants in a row.
What was it? Miss.
No, there was no Y. It was like 3 actual consonants in a row.
Miss. What was this? Oh, well, no. Was
Oh
it
yeah,
this guy?
Mistian, yeah. MST.
Mistoyan. From Texas.
He's American.
He's pretty good too.
Listen, you can't trust people from Texas.
I guess so. Like, will ya?
Speaking as someone from Texas.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for listening. If you've gotten this far along, I guess we'll. Cody Warrington is the first one that pops up. We'll end off the podcast with.
Thanks, Dustyn. We
Beautiful.
Yeah, appreciate
having
you,
Beautiful,
Dustyn.
beautiful.
Congrats again.
Thank you guys for having me. That was a fun time going through memory lane, and
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for
always
your time again.
always enjoy it.
All right. Signing
Thanks,
off.
boys.
Sounds
Bye,
good.
guys.
See ya.